What is up, you guys? It is Dawson today, otherwise known as the YouTube Pastor Guy, and today, my first video, actually, I want to jump on here and just talk about something that God has really been sharing with me here in January, and how to really carry that into 2025, make this the best year yet, you know what I'm saying? So, so considering it is 2025, a brand new year, the start of it, I'm sure you guys have some sort of goals or maybe hopes or expectations, some desire in the new year, if that, yeah. And so essentially that desire, if you don't reach it, and this is important because I think this is why a lot of people sort of walk away from the faith or really just don't start a faith with God. And that is because essentially they want God to, if he's this big immortal being that is sort of reigns over everything and speaks everything into existence, you know what I'm saying? Like, why doesn't he just make everything perfect for me? And that's why a lot of people walk away from the faith. And essentially God could do that, but he's not, because essentially he wants to challenge us, prepare us for what's to come. And I'll do a whole nother video on that, but that's sort of shortening it up. And essentially, I want you guys to know that, you know what I'm saying, everything happens for a reason. That's the old cliche quote, but as Christians, we really need to believe this, because essentially, this is kind of a, sort of a Christian take on it, something that really can sort of is true for the Christian belief, and that is that God is gonna cause things to happen for a reason, okay? And whatever that reason is, it is going to work towards his will, having his will be done, in sort of having his plan carried out. So whenever something bad happens that gets in the way of your plans, don't walk away from the faith, because that is dangerous, especially if you're going to go ahead and do that publicly, man. That is dangerous, because you're going to lead a lot of other people to do that as well. Anyone that sort of respects you, you can lead people to do that. So don't do that. And especially, a faith with God is more important than anything else, because at the end of the day, you got to remember that if it weren't for God, and other than God, nothing else has any value. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to heaven and you don't believe in God, I mean, there's not any much of a future for you, okay? So going into this 2025, my goal, and a goal that I challenge you guys to have as well, is to sort of have God be a part of more things in your life. Live a life more like God would want you to. And how you can go ahead and do that is to sort of surround yourself with godly things, okay? Don't go ahead and watch that social media video that is, you know what I'm saying, has profanity in it, or other content that God wouldn't like. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go like introduce yourself or expose yourself to some sort of media, make sure you think to yourself beforehand, would God want me to expose myself to this, okay? Make sure you think about that beforehand as well, and go ahead and, yeah, carry that into 2025, because remember, if it isn't God, then it isn't worth anything in general anyways. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, share this with someone else that you think could use this, and yeah, that's it. Until next time, peace.